G-Man Boxing. Do you know what I mean? Every single live he donates. I see him on other lives donating. He's got the bag on it.
Alright, people. What the F happened to Fury Joshua? Now, some people will turn around and say, gee, I'll tell you what the F happened. What the F happened is, it was never going to happen. And you kind of maybe bought into the hype a little bit. And I'll admit, I let myself get fooled last year towards the back end of the AJ Fury saga in the summer of last year, thinking this might actually happen. Now, there's a saying, those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And I should have known better, but I didn't. Because I actually thought that we were getting somewhere with this fight. I really did think it. But as I said in yesterday's video, it does appear to me as though this was all part of the plan. And I really don't see how the Fury fanboys can defend Fury in this instance. Because excuse me, it just looks to me as though this has been just deliberately strung along. And maybe Frank Warren wasn't even in on it, because he seems to be kind of insinuate, or at least trying to, that there is still life left in this. That although it's on its last legs, I'm going to keep poking it with a stick and hopefully it goes somewhere. I don't think it will. I think at this stage, it's ever the more likely we're going to see Manuel Charr versus Tyson Fury, which I really don't want to see. I mean, in terms of tune-up fights, is that even a tune-up fight at this stage? I mean, Manuel Charr was never that good. Every time he stepped up, he lost. You know, Klitschko, Briedis, that was a bad knockout. Povetkin, he lost to Johan Duapas as well. He lost to someone else as well. He beat Ustinov, but he didn't dominate him like many others have. And that was a much older Ustinov, who went on to lose badly to Michael Hunter not long after. So Charr has never been the elite, and probably at his best was 10 years ago. So you really think we all want to see Charr versus Fury? I don't. I'd rather just, look, at the end of the day, I'd rather just go straight into Undisputed, to be honest with you. If AJ versus Fury ain't going to happen, just go straight into Undisputed. Let's get Undisputed over and out. None of this, BS. Wilder might fight Usyk and Joshua will fight Fury. None of this. Let's just get Undisputed made. But the question has to be asked. I asked it yesterday and I'll ask it again today. This is going to be kind of just a part two. Part two to yesterday's video. What the F is the deal? Has Tyson Fury deliberately, it's looking like he has deliberately been awkward just to make sure AJ doesn't sign it so he can go and just, hit him over the head with, you're a ducker, you ducked me. Because judging by the comments I got in the video yesterday, 99% of people agree. And a lot of people aren't happy. And interestingly enough, I wonder, would this bite Tyson Fury in the you-know-what? Because for all the world, unless you're a fanboy, it genuinely looks like he's just strung Fury, and Fury has strung AJ and the fans along here. And look, if they were to fight in December, I'd be picking Tyson Fury every day. It's not me saying that Fury's a bad fighter and that, Anthony Joshua will beat him and he's afraid. He's running scared from AJ because he knows AJ will beat him. No, I'm very, very confident picking Tyson Fury to beat AJ. I think AJ's always going to be live, but even if you were talking about a peak AJ, Povetkin, that kind of fight, Klitschko, I'd still pick Fury over that AJ. Still. Not as much confidence, but I'd pick him. So it's not that I'm saying this because Fury is garbage and he's running from Joshua and he's ducking him. No, I don't think he's afraid or anything like that. But I think this could come back to bite him, because to kind of dangle that carrot in front of boxing fans, people who really want to see these big fights, and then to just kind of come out and say it's not going to happen, it makes it look like this was all part of the plan. Saying you want specific dates, wanting 60-40, and then if you lose and get a rematch, it's 50-50, kind of making all these demands. And you can't say that Joshua didn't say, right, let's do it. You know, he was like, okay, look, you wanted these. I would prefer December 17th, but you wanted this date. Okay, you can have it this date. You want this? Fair enough, fair enough. At the end of the day, he's going in as a voluntary defence. He's not the A side in this. He's a back-to-back losses. He's 3 losses. You know, in his last 5 fights, he's lost, what, 3 of them? Ruiz. Yeah, he's lost, in his last 5 fights, he's lost 3 of them. So he's not got the bargaining power that he would have had if he was going in there undefeated with all the belts. He doesn't have any belts. He's a challenger. So, you know, giving him a deadline of this specific date when, you know, your lawyers have to look over these contracts with a fine-tooth comb. It's not a case of, you know, you just set a deadline, there it is, I'm setting this deadline, tough, you don't sign it by then, tough, you know what. You know, there's a lot of legal implications that need to go through it. So, you know, it just looks like this was all just part of the plan. And as I said, I don't even know if Frank Warren was in on it. It really doesn't look like he was, because he still seems to be trying to get this fight over the line. He's not come out and said anything, you know, to say, God damn you, Eddie Hearn, this is your fault, or Joshua, why couldn't you just do this? Yesterday, he was like, no, we're still trying to get this fight. Even Eddie Hearn said, I agree. I don't think he's ever agreed with Frank Warren. So it's a really, really strange one, this. Will we just get a run out in December against Manuel Charr? I hope not, because that fight right there is just garbage. It's just garbage, you know. It doesn't do anything. Even stylistically, will it benefit him towards Usyk? And Usyk may as well just not even like fight, because it's like, well, what's the point? He's not going to gain. Well, he get a bit of ring rust off, but that's it, literally. Other than that, so look, I don't know where we are with this or what's going on, but I will keep you posted, of course, as I always do. But it's a real interesting one. It's interesting just to see kind of what happens next in it. It's just bizarre. Every day it's something new, isn't it? The world of boxing. The big fights are there. Oh, no, they're not. But yet, like that spouse who keeps going back to the husband who abused her, we keep coming back to boxing. Why? Because we hope for change. But we keep hoping. You never know. You never know until you give it a go. So people, I'll leave you with that. Let me know your thoughts on the situation in the comment section below. We'll talk about more midweek report tomorrow. For now, lads and lassies, I'll leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button, people, if you could, of course. 800 subs off 10k. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it, lads. Come on, let's do it. Talk to you. Peace.